Hi everyone, I'm Richard Fan. This is question 6.7 from the textbook. Basically, the question is asking for uh, you to guess the number that the program randomly generated from 1 to 32 at the beginning. So if you guess it wrong, the program also tells you if your guess is higher than the value generated or it is lower. And then if you guess it right, there's also a count to keep on track of how many guesses you take to guess the number right. So on the top, I imported Java util to enable the scanner function, and on the fifth line, I create a new scanner called SC. On the seventh line, I create a new random number called randnum, and then I declare an integer called random, and then it generated a number randomly from 1 to 32. The number inside the bracket is the range of my random number generated. It's measured by the formula high minus low plus 1. So high is 31, high is 32, I'm sorry, and then low is 1. So high minus 1 is 31, plus 1 is 32. Then plus 1 outside the bracket means the starting number in my series is 1, so it's plus 1. And then the system print out, please guess an integer from 1 to 32 inclusive. This is a question for the user to guide the user enter the input. And then also after that, I declare a integer called gas, and then the gas store as the number scanned in next line that the user enter. I also establish a count. I also declare an integer called count, and I set it as 0. This is a accumulator counted for how many guesses I took to finish this question. So at the beginning, I took 0 guesses, so 0. So here's a big while loop. So the condition inside the while loop is guess does not equal to random. That means basically means I guess the number wrong. So the system first print wrong to let the user know that the number that the user entered was wrong. And then there's a condition after that. If guess is greater than random, so the system print out random number is lower than the guess. And then beside that, there's another condition. So if the guess that the number that the user enters stored as guess, the number is lower than a random, so the system will print that the random number is higher than the guess. So user may choose a lower number to give it a try. So uh, also inside the big while loop, there's a count plus plus. That means count equals to count plus 1. This is an accumulator to keep track of how many times I, how many times the program has go through this while loop, and then also keep track of how many times have I guessed the integer. And after that, I also the guess integer store scan the next line on the screen, which is the next guess that the user enter, and then store into the variable guess. There's also a count plus plus outside the while loop. So that basically means if the user gets the number right, the program will not go through the while loop since the condition inside will be not true. And then the guess that the user took to guess the number right also one guess that they take. So there's also a count plus plus to take into account the guess that the user take to guess the number right. And then after user gets the random number right, the system will print the guess is right, and then also print how many guesses you take to guess the number right. So guys, here's a simulation of my program. Enjoy. Thank you.